Good morning, 9:15 on Friday, Options X, 20th of September, 2019. E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. All right, we are looking at the overnight range. And we often advise hit and run, meaning grab a point or two if you can pre-market. And typically we want to observe where are we in relation to the prior day. That's the first thing you want to look at. So we had suggested yesterday, be very careful coming into this 5 to 6 area. We thought that 05 was supportive. So far that is held. That is still true. So that was yesterday's last known support that's been called with the idea of 02 as our stop underneath it. And anybody that's played long side overnight should be thinking about making sure they are paid coming into the open. And this is really the last swing range that we need to be looking at. And that's what I mean when I posted we're testing yesterday's range resistance zones from yesterday. So round numbers, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, almost 5 boxes. So about 2.5 back would be appropriate, and that would be back here. And that's where we have bounced to for now. So that's all we know, is we're basically in the middle of this swing. And today being Options X, anything goes. So I've suggested that if you were playing short side towards the gap, to get paid by the 12 to 11, the middle, and don't be greedy. And it looks to me like this 18 is going to be the next resistance zone. And for now, range trade, that's all we can do. So that's the way my mind works and the way I'm looking at this. And I think we need to have a system that works for us. And for me, that's the idea that works for me when I wake up. Say, okay, drop down, saw that last night, never took that out, and then we bounced and trapped some traders who thought we were coming short side. So still range bound in yesterday's range. So I'm going to go grab a couple other charts that I like. Angels and demons. I already know my angel, 9.5, 1575 is my demon. Range trade in between. Already got a line down here for myself to remind myself of this spike low that's controlling on the shakeout. You can see the shakeout there. And you want to put another line on, put another line on. Say, okay, that was yesterday's demon up there. So that 22 we called as resistance. Yesterday's target, primary target. So today I'm still looking at that as an important zone, this 21 to 22. And obviously I'm looking at that 02 we've already said. So that's going to make this middle kind of a key area today to watch. 15-minute chart. You can see how this has pulled back. And we said we were stretched. And he's got to get by the rain line. Never did, right? So until we get through the rain line and come down in here, that's the chart that we think is in play. And if we go over and under the blue line, then it's much more neutral. So if we're above all of these and we're in the climbing mode like yesterday, overdone, came back, but never really broke below. So that's an important chart we're going to watch today. And I suggested in the room, Slack room, that looks to me like the 8 and the 18, the current range that we're trying to resolve. That was based on this chart. swing range. You can see that I've called the magnet at 1375. If you want to take the luxury of calling it 14, that's fine. But basically, this is your magnet area right in here. Plunge. And this is a flag. Do we get above that high, or is this just a flag and come back down here? Nobody knows. But I am assuming that this O2, and obviously scene of the crime 3000, big idea today. The only thing that would change my mind and make me think of this as much more bearish would be if we get down here to this level, this 97 area, and then get below it and stay below it. That's the only thing that would make me a lot more negative. For now, I'm just seeing this as a everyday double bottom, undercut low, bouncing, and still the market would love to test and even take out the 25 to 29 high. So I'm thinking range trade. That's all I'm thinking, and I'm going to watch this little uptrend. Put a little line there for a neckline. I'm going to keep an eye on that today. And this is our weekly chart, 5-day chart. And you can see how we had borrowed this yesterday. Let's set this back up. So right now, that's the way this should look. Support, fighting box in here, and resistance box. Gap is 08. And we're looking back at our RTH chart. Going to play off of this today as well. Good possibility we could be doing some range type trading. So I'm not too excited about options X in terms of big opportunities. The boys know what they want to do with it. And all we're going to try to do is grab our VIG, get out of the way, and perhaps go play early. And a reminder, you don't have to play. Today is not your ideal day, or you got things going on in your life where there's a lot of things on your mind. You shouldn't trade. You need to be focused. It's a business. So this being our monthly chart, this now we also know that we want to see where we are here. Important chart. And today's predictive, we said pay attention to that 17 to 18. All right, we're going to be opening. Play well. Anybody that is shorting, we're using that 22 target as resistance now, this box up here, or the open. And take what you can get. Hit and run, and this has been whack-a-mole so far. Play well.